The Tech Temple.
Okay, so I showed you the keyboard, I showed you some other stuff. I showed you the hardware, the interface, the camera. I want to get to a little bit, first to let you know what I'm running. I am on the T-Mobile network, so I want to show you, I know before T-Mobile had a rap for not having the best network and whatever, whatnot. So this phone does not get LTE. Well, at least if you read it, the box just doesn't say you get LTE. But since LTE is rolling out on T-Mobile, I've seen reports of people being able to get LTE on their Nexus 4s. So even if you don't get LTE, like this is very, very fast internet. Let me go to the Play Store and get speed test. So you can see for yourself. I mean, this is a live test. You just saw me get off of Wi-Fi. I'm really liking this. Really liking this new Play Store. So this was a 3 megabyte file, and right now it already downloaded and installing, and it just installed. So it gives you a taste of T-Mobile's network speed and a taste of the phone speed as far as installing apps. I agree. You can test. Hopefully it picks the right server. Sometimes it picks a random server like in Texas or something that's not even close to me. I'm in Ohio. Let's see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I got 11 megabits a second, and then it was on a test. And I got 1.6 kilobits upload. So yeah, let me change the numbers so people know that how they really are. Normally say megabits a second. So I got 10.75 megabits a second, and I got 1.66 megabits a second. I'll do one more just for the heck of it. I mean, even for not being on LTE, for being on HSPA plus, like I will take that speed. Like it gets me through the day. There's never a time where I'm like, oh, I wish I had faster internet, because this definitely is plenty fine. See, right now it took a server in Kansas. This is plenty fine, plenty fast. And another thing about T-Mobile is that it's unlimited. So it's unlimited either up to 2 gigs, and then it goes down to 2G, or you can pay extra, I think it's $5 or $10, I believe, and then you can get unlimited 4G. It doesn't matter, use as much as you want. I know I do. I'm not mad at that plan. So there you go. You saw that me on T-Mobile's network. So I'm gonna put Wi-Fi back on, just because. So those are little extras that I wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you T-Mobile's network real fast. And alright, so I showed you T-Mobile's network. I just want to show you that, and before I got into the problems that I have with the Nexus 4. So one problem that I have in the Nexus 4 is the screen color. I mean, since the 4.2.2 update, it has been better. Like the colors are a little better, but I can definitely tell, like since I rooted, I know how some of the colors can be, and like I can tell that some colors are they're still not exactly like they should be. I don't know what happened when Google and LG like did their thing, but Google's colors that they use for the scheme, I don't know, something about them, they're not exactly right. They're nice, but they could be better. So in order to correct it, you have to root this, and then you have to install an app. Franco has a app that you can fix it, the color, or you can use Full Clock, which is what I use to fix the color. But that's one issue. Another issue is this phone gets hot. Like, not hot to the touch, but it gets pretty warm. Like even right now, like it's not warm, but it's decently warm where you can tell that the phone is like heating up. I don't know why it does that. I don't know what's wrong inside of it. I don't think anything's wrong. I think that's just how they designed the phone. And if you want an explanation of it, I'll put a link to the Android Music. She explained it very well as for a reason of why she thinks it's happening. And it's a pretty good explanation, so check that out if you're interested. But so one reason, that's one little if about the phone. It does get warm, But it getting warm does not hamper the phone at all. Maybe when you're playing like super heavy intense games, you experience a little bit of lag. But as far as for normal person to everyday use, if you feel it getting warm, it's not going to affect your performance like whatsoever. And one more thing I also want to talk about is the battery life, because I know people are curious about the battery life. Let me show you a screenshot. This is a screenshot that I had earlier this week. So as you can see right here, at 10% left, and I made it 12 hours. So I made it through all day during work. And when I got home, still didn't charge it. I didn't charge it till pretty much when I went to bed, I believe. I mean, so that's pretty good battery. The only thing that I will say that in order to get this result, I did have to turn off Google Now, just because I wanted to experiment with it. So this is without Google Now. A screen, you see 50%. I believe I had a screen time of almost 3 hours when I turned off Google Now. And I know it said 50%. It doesn't mean 50% of 12 hours. It means 50% of accumulated out of all of these. So no, I didn't get 6 hours screen time. I got 3 hours, 3 hours screen time. So you may have a little trouble getting through the day as far as the battery is concerned without having to, change some settings. So be sure that you do have a car charger, or you do have a, charger at your desk at work, or just to make sure that you don't run out of juice. If you are, turn off Google Now and turn off auto sync. That will help you increase your battery life. One thing you can also do is get an external charger, because you cannot take the battery out of this phone. It's a built-in battery, just like the iPhone, just like the HTC One and other devices. The battery is built in. When I had my Nexus S, I got a little spoiled. I had 2 extra batteries, so I can swap them in and out whenever I wanted. And people were saying, oh, that's one thing that deters me from getting any phone that does not have a removable battery in the back, because I can't replace the battery. Well, you know what you can do? You can buy an external charger. They do make external chargers probably about this big. You can take it with you to recharge your phone. And one other benefit of having one of those external chargers is not only does it charge your phone, but it can charge, you might have a camera there, or you might have an iPod or another device that also needs charged. So that charger that you can buy also serves 2 purposes. And I will show you what charger that I bought in the accessories video. But other than that, I think this phone is great. Those cons that I just mentioned do not outweigh the beauty of this phone. I mean, it's a great phone. I mean, you've seen how fast it is. The build quality is very nice. Customize it to your liking. You're going to get the updates first. I mean, there's those 3 things that I mentioned do not outweigh the greatness that this phone has. I mean, look at it. How can you say no? Alrighty, and now it's time for the conclusion.
The Tech Temple.